Good morning, Zeo here. And have you ever wondered to yourself, geez, I wish my AAA title would play a television ad so I can gain some free coins to access their microtransaction store without actually having to put real money in it? I know you have. And don't worry, because EA and Activision have you covered. So let's get into it, shall we? Now don't give me that look. I know you're saying, Z, look, I've never asked for that. Why would you make me even think that I want that? But you know you do. EA knows you do. Activision knows you do. Blizzard knows you. They all know you really, really want that. But hey, they're experimenting with TV ads and console video games. And, not gonna lie, but apparently the practice has been done a few years earlier as well, like 5 or 6 years at this point in time. So, I found this article, and then I started looking for this stuff and realized that it actually has already happened. Who knew? Anyway, but look, we're just going to dive into it real quick. Of course, if you want to read this entire thing, it's down below. I'm not going to read the whole thing for you, but I am going to take out the excerpts that I really, really want. But of course, they're talking about putting commercials, television commercials, about 15 to 30 seconds into your premium AAA $60 titles because that is what you want. And as an incentive, because it's optional, you can gain coins or whatever the in-game currency is going to be in order to actually do it. And of course, with this article, it likes to go ahead and say, well, technically it's already being done, so it's not that big of a deal. When it's technically is, but isn't at the same time. It's nuanced and complicated. But anyway, with UFC 3, Electronic Arts did do this thing where they are promoting ads from Turner of AT&T's Warner Media, where they played three ads: Rick and Morty, Snowpiercer, some kind of sci-fi show, and The Match, whatever the heck that is. But anyway, where they were experimenting with it, right, in UFC 3. And, in one hand, I do kind of get the argument, because it's starting with this, right? What better place to put an ad, a actual real-life ad, than a sporting game that normally would be accompanied with ads if you were watching, say, the actual television show, right? You're actually watching, say, soccer or football or UFC, and an ad pops up in the corner, or there's an ad on screen or whatnot in between matches as the teams are huddling and all that good stuff and things like that. And that's like commonplace in actual watching TV, so why not put it in the games? And at the same time you put it in the games, it gives more of that authentic feeling, right? That's what they're going for, which I got. I understand that, because it does make you feel more like you're watching the actual game with things like that. I guess it would make me wonder whether or not I'm watching actual TV or watching somebody playing a game, depending on how the graphics are going at that point in time. And the graphics, of course, are getting pretty good with some of those games. But yeah, their other thing is the way people are consuming media these days. You don't reach 100% of your audience on TV anymore. That's because nobody's watching TV. We've all cut the cord for a reason. But yeah, EA, which publishes UFC 3, is on board with tests. An electronics spokeswoman declined to comment. Of course they did, because it's EA. Why would they want to talk about this? They don't want you to realize this is happening, right? They want to sneak it in there little by little to do that. But then down here, which is an interesting part here, Activision Blizzard Inc., for instance, runs full-screen video ads within Candy Crush Saga, Farm Heroes Saga, and Call of Duty mobile games, but it doesn't do that in its console games, a spokeswoman said. Right? Sort of going at, it's already been, they're already doing it, what's the big deal kind of deal. It's in these games already. And, Candy Crush Saga, It's not Blizzard. That's King. King is owned by Activision. Activision also owns Blizzard. So I guess if you want to put them, marry them under one roof, then sure, why not? Blizzard is doing Candy Crush's ads or whatever. And Farm Heroes, I think, is also King. Call of Duty, I think, is Activision. I don't know if Blizzard actually handles the Call of Duty mobile game or not. I mean, heck, that might even be handled by King too, for all I know, because King is the mobile game thing that they acquired a while back, right? Makes them a lot of money in those microtransactions. But, it's one thing to have it in a mobile game, especially if you're playing the game for free. We got that. We understand that's the, the economy when it comes to mobile free titles and things like that. Ads in there, and it's annoying, and a lot of times games will give you an option like, hey, if you pay $4.99 you can play this game ad free, and most games aren't really worth that ever. If you're going to do one, I'd say it'd probably be Call of Duty Mobile if it's got that option. I don't remember if it does or not, but anyway, they want to now move what is being done on the mobile market into the console thing, and it's already been done. It's being tried right now for UFC 3, and where at this point, to quote a senator at this point in time, where will it stop? If you missed that video, you should go check that out. Anyway, but yeah, this is where they're going towards, where you're, and when you get out of, say, the sporting thing, then what? You go into the menu where you're in GTA and it has to play a 15-second ad before you can actually access said menu or something. You jump into the skills menu or whatnot, gotta play a 5-second ad before you can actually load it up. I mean, in one hand, hate to give them ideas, but say the game is loading and it takes it 15 seconds to load this particular area. What better time to run an ad in those 15 seconds of nothing happening? Just saying. The downside to that, of course, means these things have to be connected to the online all the dang time. And if you're off online and they set it up to where if you don't view an ad, it won't let you continue to whatever menu you're trying to do or whatnot, that's going to break a lot of games, especially if it's not connected to the net to receive said ad. Anyway, so I did some looking. I did some digging. I was curious, how exactly are these UFC things happening, as they're doing it. And I found this. I ran into a couple of things, right? You've got this, advertisements in the menu. What the actual fluff? Watch this video to earn coins. It's like EA abandoned the game and some scammer set up shop trying to sell advertisements. You have no idea how close you are to the reality there. EA is the scammer, though. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in a modern game. Adding advertisements into the game because no one will buy it. LAMAO. EA is really hurting for some coin. No one has ever mentioned it because it's so pathetic. People are blocking it from their memories. Usually the fights are so boring it just turns the console off immediately and forget the jazz whatever of his own game. But anyway, people upset about it, right? You watch the ad, you get coins, that sort of thing. And then that also led me to this video here. I'm not going to play it. It'll be linked down in the description below, but it is essentially UFC 2 Ultimate Team video ads, where to find them and why. Why would you want to find the ads? Might you say? Might you ask? This is a guide on how to go about finding them back when they were being done, I guess. But at the same time, this was about the time they discontinued doing that, because the comments down here are talking about how they can't find the ads. They don't actually come up and stuff like that. But yeah, why would you want to do that? According to this video, it's to get coins. Up here on the upper right here, what do you use those coins for? Different versions of microtransactions and stuff to unlock different things and stuff like that. They're essentially using the ad system as a way to circumvent actually putting real money into the game to buy your shitty microtransactions. On one part it's hilarious, on the other part it's somewhat egregious, the fact that any of that actually exists to begin with in that current form. But hey, I thought it was hilarious that on one hand, you're giving EA money by watching the ad, right? On the other hand, you're taking money out of EA's pocket by pocketing that free coin and then using it to buy your digital assets instead of paying them straight up for the coin. Whichever one comes with the bigger turnout, I don't know. But it would be kind of interesting to actually see how that jives together. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.